Good morning, everyone. We're going to go in a few seconds. You need your mat, ball, and dumbbells. Okay, we're just walking on the spot. Today is the second session, or second week at least. So this is the second time we'll be doing this workout. There are a few progressions, however. Not too hectic. Just a couple where we add the weight. Okay, we're jogging on the spot. Just add the weight on. So it should be fine. Okay, just jog in. Okay, we're gonna go lunge, big step, and just push that bum back. And again, let's just start the week off with a little bit of a body mind connection. So while we're doing these movements, think of the muscles, the joints that we are working. Okay, and what we want to feel. Okay, just kicking up straight. Knee can be slightly bent. We're working that posterior, that hammy, the glute, and also the hip flexors, just warming up. Okay, trunk rotation, feet planted, legs straight. I don't want that. We're gonna rotate the trunk. So actually it should be called trunk rotation, not hip rotation. Okay, down to the side. Down to the side. Okay, morning everyone. You can just in. We've done a few already. Okay, we're swapping over to the other side. Come up nice and straight. Take that arm nice and far back. We want to stretch from flexor right up. Okay, we just hop twist. Nice easy hop twist on your toes. Working those calves. A little bit of hip. Thinking of the trunk again. Just loosening up. Preparing for the workout ahead. Okay, and just side lunge. Feet forward. Push the bum back. Groin and hamstring. Okay, star jump. Hope you guys have your music on. As you know, this video gets recorded and loaded onto YouTube, so I can't play music. And also our tastes might all differ. So play what you want, what gets you moving. Okay, shoulder roll. Nice big shoulder roll, hands by your side. Rolling back. And now we'll go the other way, rolling forward. Another star jump coming, but open and closed. Okay, open and closed. As you open up, push those elbows back, stretch your chest out. Okay, nice big shoulder roll. Big shoulder roll forward. Okay, let's take it back. Okay, and relax. We're on to good morning. Feet shoulder width apart, soft knees. Push the bum back and stretch up. Nice big stretch up. Exhale as you reach up. Knees are soft, back is straight. Okay, jogging on the spot. Jogging on the spot. Toes out. And squat. Back nice and straight. Push that bum back. Keep the knees tracking through the toes. Toe jumps. Okay, knees up and out. Nice and high. Again, hip flexors, groin. Your core's also working. Okay, air squat again, toes out, and squat. Remember the knee is tracking with that toe. Keep that back straight, keep that chin up. Okay, into good morning. And reach. Soft knee, straight back. Reach up nice and high. Exhale as you reach. Toe jumps. Jump through the inside of the foot. So jump through the big toes. Okay, jogging on the spot. Okay, and then last one, just walking on the spot again. This time we take the knee out, over, and then in. Let's take the knee out, nice and high. Again, just loosening up the hip. Okay, and relax. Blue screen, so it's a quick water break. We go into 4 rounds of exercise, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And we do each exercise 4 times, so 2 minutes per exercise. 5 exercises, round 4 rounds, 20 exercises. Okay, our first one is just a ball crunch. For today, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 progressions. Most of them are just going up with the weight. Okay, so it's nothing too hectic. You don't have to go up. If you want to stay, then you're welcome to stay. First one is just a crunch. Okay, just a ball crunch. Okay, Tesson, nice to have you here with us. Just do what you can. Be comfortable. Don't try to do too much. We want you back the rest of the week. Okay, so the first one is just a crunch. You can hear the timer. Screen is green, so now we're working. Okay, drop the shoulders nice and low. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Try to keep the ball nice and still, so I don't want the ball rolling underneath you. Lower back stays pushed down into the ball. Okay, so I'm not coming up all the way. Lower back stays down. Exhale. Okay, red screen. So there's 10 seconds rest. We do each exercise 4 times, so we got 3 more sets. Inhale. Exhale as you come up. Drop those shoulders nice and low. You can cross your arms over your chest. If you really are struggling, you can just do a little bit of a throw. As long as you've got it under control. We don't want just the momentum of your arms going up, taking you up. Okay, and rest. Got 2 more. And obviously quite isolated on the abdominals. Keep that gap between the chin and the chest. I don't want you pulling your chin down. Keep the gap. Okay, and rest. 1 more set. Nice deep breaths in between. Nice and controlled. Exhale on the way up. Should be feeling that abdominals. If you are feeling your lower back, just roll down a bit more. Okay, so roll down towards your feet. And don't drop the shoulders as low. Okay, 15-second break. We're on to our next exercise. You need dumbbells. First progression, you can go a little bit heavier if you can. If you have heavier dumbbells, we're doing the chest press. So just sitting on the ball. We're going to roll out, head and shoulders on the ball, and press. Okay, head and shoulders. Keep that hip nice and high. We want to squeeze the glutes. This is an isolated chest exercise, but by doing it on the ball the way we are, we activate the core, we activate the glutes. And now it's no more as isolated. Okay, and rest. Okay, just have a look at my body position, my head and shoulders on the ball. I'm not My head's not off the ball at the back. Roll a little bit further down. Okay, exhale and press. If you feel unstable, take your legs wider. Okay. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Okay, and rest. We've got 2 more sets. Exhale and press, hip up nice and high. From your knee through your hip to your shoulder, one straight line. Okay, we don't want the hip down. Squeeze those glutes. Nice deep breaths in between. Okay, let's go. Hip up, exhale as you press. Squeeze the glutes, tighten the core. As you exhale, pull that belly button towards your spine. Okay, and rest. Nice easy one coming up, just the calf rock or the toe rock. So standing on your feet. So just on your feet. Feet inside shoulder width apart. Just rock to your heel. Rock to your toe. Okay, when you rock to your heel, lift the outside of your foot up. When you rock onto the toe, rock through the big toe. Okay, heel, lift the small toe up, the outside of the foot, toe, inside. Okay, you'll feel the tibialis anterior as well as the calf. Great for runners, cyclists, walkers, and us movers. Great for strengthening the ankle. Try not to bend at the hip as you go back. Nice and straight. Okay, relax. Hopefully you're feeling your shin and calf already. Nice and high. Focus on getting nice and high. Okay, one more. Okay, nice and high. Nice and high. Keep that body straight. Ooh, it's burning. Okay, we're keeping the weight nice and light for this one. Bent over fly. We've worked the abs, the chest, the calves. Now we're working the upper back. Okay, back nice and straight. Hip hinge and fly. Okay, get nice and low. Focus on squeezing the shoulder blades. So just remember, we don't want this. I don't want you in your neck into the shoulder blades. Okay. Okay. And rest. Nice deep breaths. Focus on not using too much momentum. Okay. Especially if your body's moving, you're using too much momentum, drop the weight. If you're using a light weight already, like a 2, and it gets too heavy, go without the weight and just go slower. Exhale on the way up. Squeeze those shoulder blades, not the traps. And rest. 2 more. Remember, your elbows are slightly bent on this one. Okay, I don't want the arms dead straight. So elbows slightly bent, and they stay slightly bent. You don't increase that angle or decrease it. It stays the same. Nice canvas, nice breaker, looking good. Okay, one more. Nice deep breath in between. Soft knees. Push your bum back, back straight. And squeeze our shoulder blades. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Especially on the way down. Nice and slow. Okay, keep that nice lightweight. You could keep both. We're doing the hip lift off the ball. So now we're back onto the posterior chain. Back onto the glutes. Head and shoulders on the ball. Head and shoulders on the ball. Weight on your hip. This is the progression for today. And just hip up. Squeeze the glutes. Hip down. Relax. Inhale. Exhale as you come up. Tighten the core. Squeeze the glute. Okay, nice big squeeze. Okay, relax. Keep your toes straight and keep the knees tracking through those toes. Okay, we don't want the toes out, keep it straight. Squeeze the glute. It's all about the posterior chain. Exercise 5. So we have a short water break after this. Okay, rest 2 more. Inhale, exhale, and squeeze and tighten. If you want to go a little bit slower, make sure that you squeeze the glutes and tighten the core. Do so. Remember, we want to create mind-body connection. So the joints we work in, the muscles we work in, we want to think about those joints, think about those muscles. Okay, so we get a better contraction. Okay, last one. Exhale as you come up. Think about the glute, think about the core, and relax. Exhale, glute, core, and rest. Keep those knees tracking through the toes. Okay, and relax. Blue screen, 30 seconds. Quick water break. Small sips, you don't want to have too much water. Okay, we're doing the reverse crunch. So just get your ball on your back on the mat. Ball underneath your legs. Head and shoulders down. Ball under your legs. Against your hammy, and then grip the ball. Okay, so it's against my hammy, and your arms up or arms on the side. Drop nice and low, but don't rest on the ground. Okay, just let the ball touch and then come up. And lift that lower back off the ground. Okay, and just you're going to feel the abdominals. You might feel a little bit of hip flexor, and we're also stretching the lower back and the glute. Okay, head and shoulders down. Keep the head and shoulders down throughout. Drive those legs up nice and hard, nice and high. Two more sets. Okay, grip the ball, nice firm grip against your hammy. And drive that hip off the ground. You're gonna feel those abdominals. Okay, just in the break, just watch quickly. A common mistake people make is they don't get the ball up against their hammy, and then what they do, lifting that hip, they're just extending the leg. Okay, so make sure you have it gripped against the hammy. Drive the knees towards your elbows and lift that lower back off the ground. Okay, same weight as last week for the dumbbell kickbacks. If you felt quite comfortable last week, you're welcome to go up. Drop the shoulders back straight and kick back. And again, it's a hip hinge. Keep your body nice and tight. If you are struggling with your lower back, you're welcome to do a split stance. You're also welcome to straighten up a bit. Okay, but obviously it's more effective the lower you get, because the movement is so much bigger. The lower you are, the bigger movement. Okay, the higher I am, smaller movement. And remember, I stop when my forearm is perpendicular to the ground. Okay, straight down. I don't bring it all the way up. We want to keep the tension on the tricep. Nice, Mareka, you got it. Okay, rest. 2 more sets. Nice deep breath. Drop the hip, elbows up, and kick. Nice, Candice. Let's just have a look from the side quickly. Can stop a little bit earlier. There we go. Perfect. Nice, perfect. Ooh, one more. I hope my form's right. Can't see myself. I need a mirror. Okay, come a bit closer. Let's have a look. Yeah, looks fine. Exhale on the way up. Ooh. Okay, that's it. Well done. Number 3. Okay. Leg curls on our back on the mat. Heels on the ball. Last week we just done a hip lift. So last week we just came up. This week hands by your side and just pull in. Keep that hip in one place. Is a difficult one. If you are struggling, I'll show you now what you can do. Okay, if you are struggling with this one, just go from here and lift that hip up. Okay, you're still going to work those hamstrings. So you're just going to lift hip up and down the way we did last week. Okay, roll in. Keep the hip in one place. Oh, starting to feel that hammy. Okay, hands by your side. Exhale, hip up and roll in. I like to exhale as I take my legs down, because that's when the lever is the longest. So inhale, exhale. But you can do it the other way. Most textbooks will say exhale as you bring the knees in. Okay, one more set. Ooh, feeling the hammies. Hands by the side. Inhale as you bring it in. Exhale as you take it out. But you can do it the other way. Oh, quick stretch. We're back on the crunch. Ball crunch again, same as exercise 1. Only difference is we're doing a twist with it this time. Okay, drop the shoulders, exhale and twist and down. Exhale, come up, twist the other way. Exhale into the twist. Drop the shoulders nice and low. If you are feeling your lower back, just roll forward and don't drop as low. Okay, and rest. If you want to just stretch in between, just drop those shoulders down. Exhale and go. 2 more. Drop the shoulders, stretch the abs, exhale and twist. Okay, and again the lower stays down. One more set. Abs should be burning. Mine sure are. Nice deep breaths. Okay, let's go again. Roll out, crunch, twist, middle, down. Okay, we are getting our weights. We're doing a seated bicep curl. So get a nice heavy weight. We're going up from last week. Back nice and straight. Cool. Try sit on the edge of the ball so that your arms are nice and straight. Okay, rest. I've got my small ball today. So you see my knees are higher than my hip when I'm sitting. We don't want that. Core nice and tight as you call. Again, the bicep curl is quite isolated for the bicep, but by doing it on the ball, we activate that core more. Lower back will work. Hopefully your lats are working to help stabilize the shoulder. Exhale as you call. One more. Okay, water break. That's the end of round 2. Well done, you made it halfway. Grab a quick sip. Our first exercise is the hyperextension over the ball, where you want your feet against the wall. I'm just going to show you from the side, and then I'll get my feet up against the wall. So you're just lying over the ball. What I like to do is get the knees down, pull the ball in, fall over, and come up. As you come up, drive those elbows and your hand up and squeeze the shoulder blades. And when you go down, drop all the way down, round that back, exhale and then come up. We want to work through the full range of motion, so round that back. Yeah, this does work best if you got your feet up against the wall. You can get a little bit higher, get a bigger squeeze in the glutes and lower back. And don't forget, we want to squeeze those shoulder blades. So we're working that whole posterior chain from the knee up, right up to the shoulder. Okay, rest around the back over the ball and just stretch it out. Nice big squeeze. Okay, we got one more set. Hopefully you're feeling that lower back. Just roll over the ball, round the back, and stretch it out. Okay, exhale as you come up. Keep that hip down, just lifting that shoulders. Okay, and rest. Backward lunge, number two of round 3. Feet shoulder width apart, stepping back, and drop that back knee. Okay, my favorite lunge, because it's the safest one. The momentum's going back. Okay, if you need to have a chair or just something to stabilize you, use that, preferably on both sides. Okay, if you have on one side, you tend to lean to one side the whole time. Okay, so the first thing to note about the lunge is we want the back knee going down. We don't want the front knee going forward. The second thing is we want that knee tracking through the toe in front. Okay, so keep that knee nice and straight. If you feel like you're wobbling a little bit as you go down, try to take a wider step. Okay, so the tracks are a little bit wider. If you feel comfortable, you can make the tracks a little bit narrower. Okay, wider tracks, more stable. Narrower tracks, harder, more core. Muscles in your legs and your feet are working when you have a narrow track. More stabilizers are working. Keep that chin up, keep that back straight. Another thing to just note on the lunge, we don't want to drop forward. We want to stay up, even if you're holding. I'd rather have you hold and be straight. Okay, one more. Back straight, chin up, head up, and step. Nice big step. There are many different ways to do the backward lunge. My focus is always safety first, and then effectiveness. Okay. But the safe way is also the most effective way on this one. So both get ticked off. Okay, seated shoulder press. So again, we are sitting. Weight on your shoulders. And remember, we want to open the elbows and then press. Open the elbows and then press. Back nice and straight. Keep those elbows out. I'm just going to show you from the side. Okay. Don't have your elbows in front. Open up. Get those elbows out. Don't do the shoulder press in front of you. Do it on the side. The shoulder stabilizers work harder. So that upper back muscles work harder when your elbows are out. Safer and stronger. Okay, rest. The only time it's not safe is if you're going too heavy. Okay, so make sure the weight's nice and comfortable. We'll get the intensity in with the reps, not with the weight. Keep those elbows out, keep the back straight. Exhale as you press. Nice deep breath. One more. Those should be burning. Back straight. Weight on the shoulder. Open the elbow and press all the way up, nice and straight above your head. When you bring it down, let those dumbbells touch your shoulders. Okay, on your tummy, on the mat. Nice easy one. The glute kick. On your tummy. We're going to have the toe out, toe pointing out, and I'm just lifting my left leg nice and straight. Okay, just lift up, toe out. Keep the hip down. So don't rotate the hip. Keep the hips down. You can even put your hands underneath. So what I like to do on this one, get your hip bone and put your hands on the hip bone, okay? As you kick, okay, we're staying on the left leg. As you kick, you'll feel more pressure. So I'm kicking my left leg, most likely going to feel more pressure on my left as I rotate into the ground. Try not to rotate. Okay, so try to keep those hips nice and even. Kick nice and high. Keep the toe out. Very isolated onto the glutes. Most people have weak glutes. Okay, and kick. Nice and high, toe out, exhale as you kick. And the reason for us having weak glutes is the glutes are like that lazy colleague at work. If they don't have to work, they're not going to work. They do just enough to get through the day. So while the quads and the hammies get stronger, it takes much longer for the glutes to get stronger. And that's why we're just isolating it by turning that toe out. Okay, swapping sides. So now we're onto the other leg, onto my right leg. Hands underneath the hip, under my hip bones. And that's really just to feel the rotation. Try not to rotate. But it's almost inevitable that we will. Just try and minimize the rotation. Nice high kick, keep that toe turned out. As soon as you straighten that toe, you're going to feel the hammies working. Okay, so keep the toe turned out. Just isolates that glute. So the toe turn out is like the boss sitting next to that colleague. Lazy bugger. Okay, exhale and kick. See, I'm getting tired now. I'm starting to talk nonsense. Okay, we've got two more, then a water break. Toe out and kick. One more. Last one. Exhale and kick. Keep that leg nice and straight. So you don't want the leg wide. Keep it straight. Okay, and relax. Quick sip. Small one. First one is a crunch on the mat. Okay. 10 seconds crunching. We're doing the heel tap. Okay, so crunch, heel tap and down. Crunch, heel tap the other side and down. This is the progression. Get that shoulders off. Exhale on the way up. Okay, and rest. The closer your heels are, the easier it's going to be. So if you felt comfortable, just take it out a little bit further. Exhale and crunch. come up. Okay, rest. Shoulders off and twist. One more. Should feel the abdominals as well as the obliques. When you crunch abs and when you reach down, the obliques get activated. Abs, oblique. Exhale on the way up. Nice big twist. Okay, staying on the mat, we're doing the hip lift. Nice easy one. But I want us to concentrate on 3 things when we do this. Okay, heels down, feet straight. I don't want the toes out, feet straight, knees tracking through the toes. We're going to inhale, exhale, lift the hip up. 3 things. Glute first, then the core, and then the pelvic floor. So pelvic floor, just imagine you want to go to the toilet, you're going to pull it in, and then relax. Exhale, glute, squeeze the glute, tighten the core, and then pelvic floor, and relax. Okay, I'll just show you again while you're resting. Exhale as you come up, squeeze the glute, nice and tight. Exhale, pull that belly button towards the core, and hold your wee, just pull that pelvic floor up. Okay, you can go as slow as you need to focus on all 3. Keep those knees tracking through the toes, so legs nice and straight. Squeeze the glute, core, pelvic floor, and rest. If you need to, just pull your legs in, just stretch your lower back and the glutes a little bit. Arms straight, head and shoulders down. Exhale, glute, core, pelvic floor, and rest. Touch the floor and then come up. Big focus on the core. Core is much deeper than the abdominals. And that's all those little muscles around the spine. Exhale. Having a tight core is going to make you look a lot slimmer. You won't lose body fat, but your core will be tighter and your waistline will be smaller. Okay, number 3, ball squats. We're going up against the wall. Ball against the wall. Lower back against the ball, and we're just squatting. Okay, again, feet straight, knees tracking the toes. Keep the back nice and straight, your head and chin up. Don't be tempted to take the knees out. Keep that feet nice and flat. Okay, and rest. Feet nice and far forward so that your weight's pushing back into the ball. Okay. Squat and come up. Nice and low. At least get the hip in line with the knee. But if you can, go a little bit lower. Nice, Candice. Looking good. Hey, squat's looking good. Well done. Marika's somewhere going through the break. Can see someone took a holiday this weekend again. Nog Gatsby's, huh? Nice. Nice, Candice. Knees moving really well. Keep that knee nice and tight. Looking good. Okay, I'll just do a couple of jumps to make up for me standing at the camera. Okay, well, last set. Lower back against the ball. Remember, we want to keep those toes straight and we keep those knees tracking through. Back nice, right. Push through the heels, not through the toes. Okay, number 4, ball balancing. So all 4s on the ball. Okay, focus, feet nice and wide. Get the knees down, also nice and wide. And then hands over. And then lift the toes up. You'll notice I don't put my hands on top of the ball. Okay, here's the top, the highest part. I put my hands over. And think of the 4 points that are touching the ground as pillars. Okay, if you're building a double story, where do you want those pillars to be? Okay. Be spaced evenly apart, as wide as you can get them on the ball. Okay, you can stay up on this one if you're comfortable. Okay, stay here. If you need to go back, go back. If you need to reset, reset. If you feel comfortable, let's try get those hands closer together, preferably touching. And instead of having a square base, we've got a triangle base. You can stay up if you can. Okay, we've done this a few times. So the regulars, if you guys are comfortable, let's roll onto 2. And from there, just try and straighten the hip. You can use the cheat of hooking the feet in at the back if you need to. But try and straighten. If you want, you can stay up if you're comfortable. Let's set a goal by the end of this year. We want to be on our knees and we want to be able to do like arm curl or shoulder press or front raise or something. Okay, just staying up nice and straight. If you can't, remember you're back at the basic one, all 4s evenly spaced. Okay, last exercise just to get the heart rate up a little bit. We're going to be running. This is our V2 of the Monday. V3, we're going to push that heart rate up a little bit more. Okay, so today there was only 5 progressions. Okay, we're just doing a U run around the ball. So back, side, forward, back, side, forward. Next week we'll do a couple more progressions. We'll make it a little bit harder, a little bit faster. Should get that heart rate up a little bit more. So if you are recording, you're welcome to write down how many calories you've burnt today. Next week we're going to take it up. Okay, let's go. Just around the ball, around a chair, around your mat, whatever you have. Okay, 2 more. 2 more sets. Last 2, then we're done. Okay, time's on. Keep breathing, keep moving. Okay, that's it. Nice deep breath. 1 more set, then we're done. It's a good session today. We worked everything from the shoulders, biceps, tries, abs, glutes worked, quads worked, hammies worked, calves worked. So all the major muscles worked, but then we done a lot of others. Obliques, glutes, not too much rotator cuff, but they worked. With the flies, we worked that posterior back, or the upper back. Okay, that's it, and rest. We're just going to have a quick stretch, 3 minutes, and then you can run. Open up, arms straight. Start with that chest, open up the lungs, nice deep breaths. Push that elbow forward. Okay, you should feel the chest as well as the bicep. Okay, swap over. Open up, push your elbow forward. Okay, hands together and just push out. Okay, gonna round that back a little bit, interlock the fingers and then push. Push from that upper back. We're just stretching the upper back. Drop your head. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now we're going to keep the fingers locked. We're just going to stretch up. Stretch those lats out. Make yourself nice and tall. Head up, look up. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, let's do quad stretch. Cross over. Push your knee back. Oops. Lots of names for this workout. It was a Tabata, the 2010 split. High intensity resistance training, as well as interval. Great for getting the heart rate up. Good for burning body fat, building lean muscle mass. Straighten up, push that knee back. It's going to make you strong and fit. And lean. Okay, toe up. Back straight, push your bum back. Focus on that diet today. Make sure you get in enough water. Remember, it's 1 liter for every 30 kilograms you weigh. So I'm 90, so I've got to get 3 liters in. Okay, let's come up. Push your bum back. Exhale, go a little bit lower, keep the back straight. Okay, come up. Okay, what we're going to do quickly is just go down. Quick one, feet together. Down, round the back. Exhale, drop the knees. Inhale, exhale, and straighten up slowly. Through a rounded back, straightening your legs and then straightening one vertebra at a time. Up nice and straight, roll the shoulders back. 3, 2, 1, roll the shoulders forward. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everyone. Perfect way to start your week. Now you're ready. You've ticked off your 1 session, okay? So well done. But now let's try get at least 3 in this week, okay? Cheers, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.